What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Monday, June 17th, 2019. Scottish equals 113. 617 is the 113th prime. And Tesla did have a nice, as of this morning, 4% move today. Not surprised. And it's a day with a lifeless number of 35, NASA 35. Just like Tesla's $35,000 car, just like how NASA says for 35,000 you can go to space, to the ISS. It's by the numbers. It's also a date with 197 days remaining. That's the 45th prime. 45 is the summer Saturn Magic Square. I can already tell you, we're going to see some nice Donald Trump propaganda right on CNN right away. We might not, but we'll see. Because again, Thelema 35, and it's a day with 197 days remaining. That's the 45th prime. Donald Trump's the 45th president. So they're going to pair Mr. 45 with this. 35. Thelema 35, Saturn 42, day with 42 numerology. Today's a very Thelemic day. And again, here's the thing. It's always the pairings. We get the Thelema 35, Saturn 42, and then we get the sum of Saturn's magic square, day with 197 days remaining. The sum of Saturn's magic square is 45, 197 to 45th prime. So they're not going to ignore that. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not going to ignore that at all. Watch. I mean, again, I could always be wrong. Gloria Vanderbilt dies at 95. Anderson Cooper's mom murdered by his employer for his career at 95. This needs its own separate video. I'll do this video this evening. And I hope it's a Saturnian ritual coded with numbers of Thelema all the time. Gloria Vanderbilt dies at 95. The fashion designer and socialite died Monday morning, according to her son, CNN's Anderson Cooper. The federal government just letting you know who this is, his employers. I also like this O, the HBO. They have O, like this Target-looking thing. This looks like Saturn with his ring around it. What's this type in Gloria Vanderbilt? Also see what time they updated this piece of propaganda. 11:25. Death equals 25. You see this? She dies at 25, or at 95. Death equals 25, updated at 11:25. With a 3-minute, 24-second video. 2 plus 4 is 6. That's 36. Anderson 36, Cooper 36, and Anderson Cooper 360.
When I was growing up, you often didn't talk about your past. Mm-hmm. Why was that?
Because the Zionist Jews instructed her not to. That's why. She's an actor for them. So again, death 25, you'll kill 17. I mean, guys, for all I know, Gloria Vanderbilt might not even be Anderson Cooper 360's mom. I mean, the guy could have been born in a lab. I don't know. But in the narrative, she's his mom. If I recall correctly. $101, the 26 prime, 169. 13 times 13 is 169. Anderson Cooper, A is the first letter, C is the third, 13. 79 to 22nd prime. Vanderbilt 64, like Thelema. 107 to 28th prime, Thelema 28. Thelema 44. Do you see this? She's dying for this Thelemic ritual. They're going to have Thelemic propaganda. I said that, and then here we have Gloria Vanderbilt with the same numbers as Thelema in her name. Also 163 to 38th prime, death, killing, murder 38. Gloria 35, Thelema 35 on a date with a lifeless number of 35. Do you see how this works? Gloria 62. Doesn't today also have a date with 62 numerology? See, it does. This is by the numbers. She's being murdered by her son's employer. Do you get it? We're looking at her son's employer's propaganda. You see how it's all coded. You see how it's syncing up with the date numerology and the name of the mom. So this will be one piece of the puzzle. I'm not going to do from her birthday. But hey, we might as well. We're this far in. See when she was born and when she died. As to why she died at 95, I don't have an immediate answer for that right now. Born in New York, February 20th, 1924, Saturn 42. Her name equals 79, the 22nd prime, 2/20. So we'll do February 20th till today. And then we'll scroll down the propaganda real fast and then close it out. So from her 95th birthday till today, 117 days, a span of 118 days, death 118, Scottish Rite 165, Scottish 113, today's 6/17, the 113th prime. But look at this. I mean, this is just clearly coded by the numbers, bullshit propaganda from the federal government. 118 days, death 118 in the Jewish cipher. Again, Gloria 3562, day with 35 life lesson numbers, 62 numerology. Thelema and her last name have the same gematria. And then death in the Jewish cipher equals 118, 118 days from her birthday, updated at 11/25. Her full name equals 163, the 38th prime. Or no, Vanderbilt equals 163, the 38th prime, death 38. Again, Thelema 64, Vanderbilt 64, 107, the 28th prime. And then Thelema is also 44. H is 19 when you reverse, so 1 plus 9 is 10. So it's 35 when you do 1 plus 0 is 1, making that 10 1. But reducing everything only once, H becomes 10, so adding them all, you get 44. So you see how her name completely fits into this ritual. We saw it all before, and you can tell I didn't look at this before, because I was saying Donald Trump 25, by the way, time 25, Saturn Keeper time. I was saying it's going to be about Donald Trump. That's what I was expecting. And we get something that I wasn't expecting, but it's by the numbers, the pattern I was saying. So that should prove to anyone who's saying, oh, you look at it beforehand. You're just trying to make it work. No, I'm not. I don't always know what they're going to have right away. But you see how they have it here. And it's completely by numbers of Thelema. It fits the hypothesis perfectly again. And her name matches the date numerology. Gloria. It's just too much. So I'm going to close it there. I mean, there's plenty more here. Shake up in the House of Trump. Because again, this is a Thelemic ritual. That's why they have it. So I was right, but it just wasn't the main article. I hope you get it. This is bullshit. Black Boeing employee found a noose over his desk. Now he's suing the company. It's fake news propaganda from Boeing. All Boeing loves to do is put out fake news propaganda and manipulate their stock by this miracle system. So there you have it. More bullshit from the federal government, from this one world order, Freemasonic Zionist Jew. Look at this shit. On a date with a life lesson number 35. What was I saying? I started out talking about it's this NASA day. Tesla's having a move today. NASA 35. They like to move together. I already explained this. And we scroll down and what do we see? An astronaut. NASA propaganda. I mean, this is too much. Every single time I make one of these videos, all my predictions come true. Or at least a vast majority of them. Why? Because it is by the numbers propaganda. I cannot say it enough. NASA 35 using alphabetical order. As we saw, today's a day with a life lesson number of 35. Again, Gloria 35 dying today. And you saw that right there. What the fuck? What it really takes to be an astronaut, I hope really is coded with that pattern of, NASA space, all that shit. And it is! Are you seeing this? It is! I am just on point today. And guys, it's never me. Stop giving me the credit for calling these out perfectly. How else would I have guessed this? Because it is coded propaganda and distraction from NASA, which is the federal government, which is this one world order, Freemasonic, Zionist Jew, Jesuit order, and they practice numerology and gematria. That is the answer every single time. That is why this happens every single time. Oh my God. NASA 35, really 35, really 73, NASA 73, really 28, NASA 28. Are you seeing this? Either use the alphabetical order and the rules of numerology, or you reverse the alphabetical order and use the rules of numerology in each digit. That's all you do. Do you see this fake news, coded propaganda? You see what they just did? On a day with a life lesson number of 35, and then they pair it with this red over here, for the red and blue pillars of Freemasonry. That is why I say CNN is Masonic propaganda. It is. There's no other way. Oh my God. We're ending this video right there. Look, in case you're missing black and white duality, the checkerboard floor is the same pattern. Chessboard floor. Perfect. We're done. Look at that. But we're going to end here. Look, this is the best example I've ever seen in my life. It really is. So we already get the date numerology. We called out. We see this. And then they emphasize really in italics. And it's the same gematria as NASA as we predicted. And then they pair it with this red over here. It's perfect on 113 day. Uh-oh. Am I recording? Fuck. Oh, I'm recording. When this thing gets hidden, I fucking freak out. All right, peace out, y'all.